I'm sick of these new niggas out. I'm that new nigga.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 niggas want to war, 10 niggas on the floor, 11 niggas on the porch, 12 killers want to war, 13.
What is up, guys? So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will know that I have been planning an editing competition for the past couple weeks. In this video, I'll go over all the rules, how to submit, all the prizes, when the prizes will be given out, blah, 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 when you can get your $1,000 if you are the grand prize winner. Yes, the grand prize is $1,000. I don't have any big sponsors for this, so I thought, why not just give you guys some money? Y'all like money, right? You clicked on the video, I know you want it. Anyhow, I have participated in several editing competitions throughout the years myself, and there were several problems I had with them, and I'm trying to address all of those issues that I saw in other people's editing competitions to make this as fun and fair as possible. And essentially what I'm gonna be doing is providing all the footage you need to make a dope edit, and you guys just take that, make an edit under 60 seconds, post it to your YouTube or Instagram, and submit it to me. Then I will choose the top 10 edits, and then you guys will choose who wins the $1,000 by voting. Only people editing and participating in the competition can vote. I'm doing that so that people with large followings don't have an advantage over people with smaller followings. I want it to be purely based on you guys' creativity and ability to share that in video form. Let's go over the rules real quick. First of all, you have to use the footage I provide to make the most dope edit you possibly can. Stock footage and 3D animation is allowed, but don't overdo it, because if there are any bits of your video that are just an extended portion of a 3D animation or stock footage, you will be disqualified. I want it to be only stock footage that adds to the clips that are already included in the download link below. Again, edits must be under 60 seconds. You can use any editing software. It doesn't matter. After Effects, Final Cut, DaVinci, it does not matter. Whatever works for you. Lastly, I would just ask you guys to follow me on Instagram at Kocak and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And you must submit your edit by midnight, August 14th. The midnight between August 14th and August 15th. I know sometimes that can get confusing, so the night of August 14th is the last time you can submit. And since I live in Los Angeles, we're gonna go with Pacific time, so you have till 3 a.m. if you live on the East Coast. And if you live anywhere else in the world, just look up the time zones and be smart about that. Giving you guys about 6 weeks to put together a really awesome edit out of the footage provided. The only other rule I have is that you guys have to have fun and support the other participants. I'm not gonna be looking to see if you went and like commented on all their videos, but I would like this to be fun and a community building activity, because I have seen in past editing competitions there are the bad apples. There's a few bad apples that go around downvoting people's videos and commenting negative stuff, overly negative constructive criticism, and they mask it behind the fact that they think they're being constructive, and just none of that. All of this is supposed to be positive and fun. Those are the rules. The factors I will consider when choosing the top 10 videos will be 1, visual storytelling. That is very important, and I'm not saying you have to do a voiceover. You don't have to do any specific type of video. I just want to see your ability to make a coherent edit out of the footage provided. This can be in the style of a voiceover and literally telling a story. It could just be making a very cool visual edit that is cohesive and makes sense. Whether that's creating an edit to a really awesome song that gives you a certain vibe. I pay attention a lot to motion detail. I pay attention a lot to the flow of the edit. So if you're just doing it to like flow to a song, I love that style of editing. I also love voiceovers that tell a really good story. I also love people who can piece together an edit and just make me feel something. Visual storytelling is quite important. Another thing I will pay attention to is motion detail and creative transitions. And again, this is an editing competition, so visual effects and compositing are more than welcome, and I will also take those into consideration. Another factor is coloring, how you color correct the footage and how you grade it. And then sound design is actually super important, so definitely make sure you don't slack on the sound design, because again, sound design, I say this all the time, sound design is huge when it comes to creating the atmosphere of your video. And lastly, I just want a wow factor. The videos that literally impress me are gonna be the ones that have the best chance of being in the top 10. Now, once you finish your edit, the way you submit it is by posting it to either YouTube or Instagram. Use the hashtag DrewKosakEditingComp2020, and you can use that on YouTube and on Instagram. Obviously, Instagram has hashtags, but for those of you who did not know yet, YouTube also allows hashtags. If you post on Instagram, you must tag me. That's how I'm going to find it. And if you post on YouTube, please post a link to this video so people know what they're watching. And 4, this is not necessarily required, but I have created an email, DrewKosakEditingComp2020@gmail.com. Please email me a link to your video, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, just so that I have that to make sure I don't miss anyone's videos, and only email it once. Just send your submission and I will find it there. If you don't do that, I will probably find it on Instagram or YouTube, but I just want to make sure nobody falls through the cracks. Now, everyone's favorite part, the prizes. So what are the prizes? The grand prize, we'll start there because it's It's pretty nice. Kind of going a little overboard with this, but I think it's worth it. I want you guys to actually be motivated to make your best edits possible. First prize is $1,000. The way we will determine first place is I am going to choose those 10 edits that I consider the best 10, and then you guys will vote on which one you believe is best. Once I have posted all 10 of those edits, I'm gonna make a poll so you guys can decide which editor you believe deserves the $1,000. I do not want to be the one to choose that because there's bias involved there. I don't want to make anyone mad. I want to make this as fair as possible, so that decision is up to you guys. Second place, however, I will use my background and my own personal expertise in video editing and visual effects to choose who I actually think did best. And if that person is the same one everyone else chooses, I'm still gonna give it to another person. You're not gonna win $1,500. So first place wins $1,000, second place wins $500. And the first place is chosen by you guys, second place is chosen by me. And then for everyone who makes the top 10, you will be posted and featured on my Instagram page. Yes, every single one of you. This is footage that makes sense for me to post. I'm in some of the footage and I want you guys to get the attention you deserve for these edits. I'm gonna take a span of 10 days so you each get your own unique day for people to look at your work and admire it. I really do not like when people post like all 5 of the winners all at once or all 10 of the winners all at once, because it kind of takes away the attention from each individual edit, and I want to fix that issue for my competition. Anyhow, the winners will be announced somewhere in between August 18th through August 28th. You have until the 15th of August to submit your edit, and then I will choose the top 10 and start posting them on August 18th and go for 10 straight days. So make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can follow along and see all the winners, because that's where I'm going to post all the details and all the updates that I have on this competition. Kind of hard to do that on YouTube. Instagram is a much better platform for that. Anyhow, once I post all 10, I will open up the voting for first place, and then I will choose second place as soon as voting is over. And as soon as we know first and second place, I plan on sending the rewards immediately via Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, whatever works best for you guys. And that is it. I am really excited about this. I want to see how dope of an edit you guys can put together. Like, I say dope a lot. Make sure to share this with your video editing friends. If you are one of my followers who does not edit themselves, feel free to share it with your friends that you know who do create videos. I want this to be as big as possible, and I want this to be as fun as possible. Have fun with it. I want this to be a fun activity. No being butthurt if you don't win. No being negative toward the other participants. Considering the people that follow me, I know there's gonna be a large handful of you guys, so please be nice kids. Feel free to leave any questions in the comment section below, and again, subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram. You will see all the updates and anything I have to say about this competition. Best of luck. Can't wait to see you guys edits. Peace.